Have you heard the rumor that early Latter-day Saints had sex in their temples? Well, it's true. In many of the early Latter-day Saint temples, including the Nauvoo Temple, the St. George Temple, the Logan Temple, the Manti Temple, and the Salt Lake City Temple, there were small bedrooms in their upper floors. These images come from the St. George Temple, where you can see that there are 16 small rooms on 2 of the floors. While some literature of the day created images of people dancing naked in the temple while someone played the fiddle, and how the temple was ornamented with the most obscene of pictures and where orgies were performed, when viewed in a practical light, it seems far more reasonable. In Mormonism, it is believed that the only valid marriages are the ones performed in LDS temples, and so couples would travel far and wide to reach their sacred destination of holy matrimony. After traveling so long and being sealed to each other, couples would often stay in the smaller rooms at the upper floors of the temple before returning home. And yes, in those bedrooms, they would consummate their marriage. In the journals of William Clayton, we get an image in Nauvoo where the members would spend the entire day doing temple work, which is really just one session, and then afterwards they would essentially have a party, where they would drink and dance, and when it was late, they would retire to the bedrooms off to the side. In quoting William Clayton, historian John Buerger said, "After the dancing ended about 2 a.m, the sisters retired to the side rooms, and the brethren stretched themselves on the floor, or on the sofas, and all were soon in the embraces of tired nature's sweet restorer, balmy sleep, with the exception of the bridegroom and bride, who certainly did not spend their time sleeping." While it is true that someone was specifically called and set apart to play the fiddle in the temple, and they did indeed hold dances well into the night, I have yet to find any reports of anyone being naked during these activities, although they were naked during the washing and anointing which took place earlier in the day. On other occasions, Mormon leaders would use these bedrooms to hide from the law. In the late 1880s, there were several reports of Wilford Woodruff hiding from the law because he was a polygamist. According to historian Juanita Brooks, Wilford Woodruff spent his 72nd birthday hiding out in one of the upper rooms of the St. George Temple. So in summary, yes, there were absolutely bedrooms in early Mormon temples, and it seems that their main focuses were to act as hotel rooms and places to hide from the law.